Hey guys, what's going on? We're back on to Livestream. We're not playing Monster Hunter. We are, yeah, we're drawing today. Hey guys, welcome to the stream. There's usually less people for these things, so, you know, it's obvious there's less explosions and stabbing and sound effects and stuff like that. It's just me talking. I guess I could put music on, but I don't really have a lot of access to non-copyrighted stuff, so we'll see. Yeah, so yeah, I haven't done one of these art streams in kind of like a year, I think. So it's been a while. Let me think. Yeah, so today is the last day of my quarantine. Yeah, my sister came back positive for COVID, so I've had to quarantine. This is the last day of that. So tomorrow I'll be able to do more interesting stuff. I would be working on my Elatron speedrun, but yeah, Elatron kind of switches between ice and fire phases, and the ice mode is a lot more pleasant to speedrun, and currently he's fire, so I'm gonna have to wait for 7 for it to switch out like that. Okay, so let's talk about this drawing. This is my character Jen Aoki for Gundam Wing the Sword, and let's see. This is my second attempt at drawing a character digitally, which, you know, I still don't have a lot of practice at that. I just barely got into digital art. Let's go ahead and take a look at the layers here. I'm gonna have to, I guess this is YouTube, I'm gonna have to turn on the sensors a little bit. For some reason, you can just draw the lines of the clothes and she doesn't look naked, which is kind of odd, but it works for some reason. Okay, let's take a look at all of these layers here. Alright, let me turn off, wait, we need to leave that on. Okay, that needs to come off. Okay, we're gonna leave the sensors on. Turn off gradient maps, shading layer, flats, and the selection. Okay. So we did. Here's the line art layer. Yeah. So I'm using this line art technique they did on. Hey, Nalfa, what's going on? Where did I learn this from? It was a technique from these instructors from the Cal Arts school, which, you know, I really don't like the Cal Arts style because it just looks really lazy and hideous, but I like the line art that they use. So this is a line art technique where I just do like a single stroke to kind of get the line basically as bold and as clean as possible. So I'm really enjoying that. Okay, where are we at in our layers? Okay, so there's the line art. We have it in different sections. There's a color burn layer right there, which I learned from Mikey Mega. Like he's been phenomenal. His content is great, and it's just as pervy as I needed it to be, because that's just kind of my thing. Nalfa was asking, am I using a pen and tablet? If so, what is it? Yeah, I have a tablet monitor. Oh crap, it's been so long since I've talked about this. My tablet monitor is an Oogie 2150, I think. Yeah, so it's basically a monitor and a tablet at the same time, and it's huge. Honestly, I only use about maybe a third of the actual surface, so it's a little overkill, but they're pretty cheap now. They should just be $400 or $500 now. Ah crap, my neighbor with the little dick is revving his engine in again. Great. Hey guys, welcome to the stream. Okay, what were we talking about? Okay, so we turned on the line art. So that's what it looks like, just the line art. Okay, so I did the flats next. Pretty obvious. So, crap. How do I... Yeah, so Jen is half Japanese, and I'd say the other parts, she is quarter French and a quarter Brazilian. I think that genetic makeup sort of makes sense for her complexion and her physique. Yeah, so she's a bit of a hybrid there. Let me see. So we have the flats on there. Add the shading layer, and the shading layer looks really fucking weird because I did a lot of color correction on it, which I think it was a bad idea because I kind of did it badly. But yeah, so then I did some gradient maps, which I learned from Mark Brunette, and this kind of it kind of makes this a little moot. But anyway, so the gradient maps, it's a very flexible technique. I'm still very new at it. Lolok is asking what's happening. This is an art stream. If you're looking for explosions or Monster Hunter, it's not here. It's the same guy, but you know, some people have more talents. So yeah, here are some effects for the hair, and let's see, what else am I missing? Yeah, anyway, I'm trying to draw her clothes, so I think we can turn off the sensor now. Nofal says, if I recall correctly, Photoshop doesn't have line correction. Got a badass over here. I think it does have line correction. I just don't use it. Like, if Photoshop, of all things, doesn't have it, I'd be very surprised. But yeah, I very rarely use any like auto stuff. Like, it's just all manual here because I'm well, first of all, I'm stupid. Then I'm lazy to learn all the techniques. Oh yeah, the over effects. Yeah, so yeah, there's a lot of crazy bullshit going on in here. Yeah, so eyes are very challenging. Yeah, so I lit the ring here. A bit of an iris texture. I used a different color. It's red instead. The reflections. This is very good at making your character look alive. Then some shading for that stuff. Okay, so now we can actually, now you guys know like what I have like laid out here. We can go ahead and actually start drawing. Lalek says Photoshop has smoothing. Yeah, eyes are pretty damn annoying. Yeah, so it's just me, like me and you here. So if you guys have questions, just lay it on me. You just want to ask about anything or just ask what's going on with me, just let me know. Okay, so we are working on her outfit. This is just her default outfit, and the whole point of this project is I just wanted a template to just do a lot of fashion experimenting with this character. And I guess her personality is she was raised by her father, so she's a bit of a tomboy, and I suppose she's very smart and pretty, but she's very quiet. So I guess her outfits, they're more utilitarian, and not very. She's not very flashy in terms of her appearance, you know, outside of her physique, which, you know, she doesn't really know how to flaunt it. She was raised by her dad, you could say. Okay, so, alright, this is the, this layer is a sketch. I guess I probably can't turn it back off, but, unless I censor it. I don't know how YouTube's going to interact with this. I might be in a lot of trouble. We'll see. Okay, so this is just her default outfit, just a regular collared shirt, some capri pants, which look really nice on her for some reason. And I learned yesterday that I'm very, very bad at drawing shoes, so... Alright, so this is the sketch layer. What we're going to do now is we're actually going to... We're going to do the clean line art now, so hopefully this works well. I don't really have the elbow space because my mic is actually where my elbow should go, so we'll see what happens. Nalfal says, a kudere, huh? I see you're a man of culture as well. I don't know what that is. You guys want to Google that real fast? I swear to God, if you guys get me in trouble, I'll be very annoyed. Hold on. I think my Google is gonna give away some of my surprise links. Okay, kudere. Okay, here. Kudere. Sometimes written as blah, blah, blah. Is often cold, blunt, and cynical. Oh no, she's not like that at all. Let's see, she's very quiet, but she's nice and friendly. She likes to mess with people. I guess she's a little similar to me. But yeah, like I'm a little different in person than I am on YouTube because, you know, I'm here trying to entertain you guys. It's a little different, but yeah, she's a bit quieter, like around people. Let me see. Okay, so So when I did the line art on the actual character, I did like kind of, it was a dark red color I used, but I guess on the clothes that's probably less necessary. But maybe we'll just use a dark blue instead, something like that. A little more color. Yeah, that should do. Okay, we gotta go on to a new layer. Alright, let me test my brush real fast. That's not even a brush, that's an eraser. Oh, I'm so prepared for this stream, guys. Okay, so, maybe a little more blue. It's dark. There. Yeah, so hopefully you guys are doing okay. Hopefully none of you guys have had to quarantine like me. It's been a big pain in the dick. I haven't been outside since Monday. And then I did go out a little earlier this morning to throw out my trash. So it's been a big pain in the dick. And I have officially run out of groceries. Now I'm on my stock food, which I really don't want to eat soup twice today, but I might have to. It's going to be pretty annoying. Okay. So what we're going to do here is we're going to use the CalArts line technique, and we're just going to draw in these lines. And this might be very annoying to watch, but essentially you're going to try to make this line like with one stroke, and sometimes you may or may not get it, or maybe we should go this direction. Yeah, basically you're going to try to draw this line like a million times. If you get it, you get it. If not, you won't get it. Yeah, and I haven't done this in a while. See, we're happy with that. Okay, and it's okay to go a little further than the line needs to go, because you can just erase the ends of it, just clean it up a little bit later. There we go. Here, does that make sense? Alright, let's keep going. Alright, Carl says, I've had to isolate since March. I have underlying health issues. Yeah, me too, man. Lolek says, put the smoothing percentage at a number you're comfortable with. It would help you a lot. Smoothing? Right there? I don't know. I haven't really played with this. What does it do? Oh, that is, I don't like that. It's, there's a bit of a delay, like, on there. Let's see, doesn't help. Oh, Jesus. That is really throwing me off. Okay, maybe 50 is too high. Sorry, 10? 12? Yeah, so Lolek, I don't remember. Yeah, that does help a little bit. I don't remember talking with you very much. Yeah, how long have you been with the channel? And I guess if not, then you might have just found this because it's live. Yeah, yeah, what's your artist experience like? I wouldn't call myself an artist. That word's a little it's a little charged. I guess I would call myself an illustrator more. Just a hobbyist, really. Okay, it's almost. There, that line's good. Okay, this line's a little complicated. It's kind of got a double swoop thing going on with it. There. Let's see. Yeah, and you know, I'm just getting started into drawing characters. To be honest, I don't really like drawing men, like, either. I guess most people are like that. You know what? This line is all fucked up. I'm gonna have to redo this. Oops, shouldn't have done that. Almost. There, that should do. Okay, Carl says, it's horrible being isolated for so long. Hope you're doing okay, mate. Yeah, Carl, Yeah, quarantine's been rough. I wouldn't say I've been doing a hard quarantine. Like I'm diabetic, you know, but yeah, so I have like a higher risk of dying for the virus and that type of shit. But yeah, I pretty much just live by myself and don't really go outside anyway. So it's almost exactly the same. Like except I wash my hands about 10 times as often now. Okay, but yeah, like since you're here, just come hang out with us, and we can just talk about whatever. You know, this is just me hanging out with you guys while I'm doing this stuff. Actually, I forgot to check. Am I recording on OBS? Oh yeah, it's recording and streaming, so hopefully it doesn't overtax my internet. You know what? Let's rotate the canvas like for this line. Hopefully this doesn't disorient you guys at all. Or like that line. Here, that was good. Yeah, almost. Oh no. I'm able to try this as 2 lines. There. Okay. Alright, our escape B. Oh man. Okay, hey SARS, what's going on? Hope you're working hard keeping my Discord in line. Lolok says, oh yeah, like I've seen you doing yeah, some of the stuff. So he says he's been commenting on the Lance speedruns. It's his first time checking Art Stream. Yeah, I don't get to do these as often. I guess I have a lot of hobbies. I kind of like jump between this and that. SLS says, sup, what's up, man? Naufel says, rotating and mirror is your friend in digital drawing. Oh yeah. Yeah, haven't had a need to rotate yet. Okay, let's clean up this guy. Oh, this line might be a pain in the dick. Maybe we'll try that rotating thing on it. Son of a bitch. There. It's a good thing I know all the shortcuts, huh? Or, I don't know all the shortcuts. I only know like 5. I'm very new at this. Let me ask this. Would you guys suggest I take any classes, or is that largely unnecessary? Okay, escape B. Oh, it's still on eraser. Actually, I sort of like that line. Yeah, it doesn't really match up with the original sketch line, but that's okay. This one's giving me some trouble. Yeah, this isn't really a natural like angle for me to drawing that line. Here, this is, wow, that's a lot more comfortable. Oh, Jesus crap. It's still an eraser, so yeah, don't try to use the R shortcut when you're still in eraser mode. That's, you're gonna erase your own shit. There we go. Actually kind of digging this line color. Okay. Yeah, that's a good point to save, right? Okay, Carl says, yeah, try getting a hangout here, but got kids who like take up all this time. Yeah, sorry, buddy. Yeah, everybody makes their choices. Yeah, actually, I really wish I had kids, but you know, I know he likes me. Sar says, of course, the Discord ain't in flames yet, so maybe I'm doing something right. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, we gotta start playing on one. We're gonna open the Discord to more people. HP Blast says, I didn't know you could draw, man. I didn't know I could draw either. This is a surprise to me too. Nofal says, mirroring is also super useful since you can see a less biased view in your drawing, which helps spotting mistakes. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Although I'm a little far gone in this drawing, I don't want to do that yet. There's probably all kinds of mistakes, but yeah, I'm just gonna accept those and you know, whatever. Okay, button. I'm still on eraser. God. That's a decent button. I don't give a shit. Okay, let's go into the sleeves. This is a short line, thankfully. So. Yeah. Okay, this line's gonna be very awkward. Let's rotate it this way. You know, maybe we should zoom out a little bit. Use the Z shortcut. You go left to zoom out and right to zoom in. Okay. No, that line's a little heavy. Son of a bitch. There. Ooh, nice. Okay. Okay. This guy. Is this very disorienting for you guys? Because it's pretty disorienting for me too. Okay. Yeah, so I recently rewrote Chapter 2 of Gundam Wing the Sword. And the reason why I wanted to do this drawing was because I wanted to kind of just do some banner art for the chapter when I changed that bitch in the PDF. But I realized I hadn't done a digital drawing of this character yet, so I thought I ought to just get into practice. That line's not bad. I kind of like that. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't exactly have to match up with the sketch. That's okay. That's oddly accurate. Okay. No. This line art technique is fucking hilarious. you just have a billion tries per line, but it just looks so much cleaner than the other technique I used. Oh god, it's still an eraser. What's wrong with me? No, that's not the right button. Yeah, what I did on when I was drawing the Gundam, like the Wing Gundam, I would just draw a line like that, and I would just kind of clean it up by erasing it back down like that, which I guess worked, but that's a lot of labor, like just to get your line looking right. So it's just more deliberate and clean to kind of use this technique instead, which I'm actually enjoying this technique a lot. Okay, next line. You know what, that first one actually wasn't bad, but I erased it out of habit. I think that's a little too curved. Yeah, if you guys are having any trouble with the audio or if I sound weird, just let me know. And yeah, I do have my fan on in the background. Actually, for the stream, I moved it off my desk, and it's actually on the floor now, but it's working okay for me. Yeah, I'm not gonna mirror it now. I don't want to start over. It would make me so sad. I've been working on this since July 1st, so that's way more than 2 weeks already. Sar says he had a mini heart attack error when viewing the Discord on her phone. Scrolling up through chat logs, accidentally tapped on a member's name. Didn't realize tapped it again at the bottom, which brought up the ban window. Wow, Sar's almost banned somebody by accident. That's gonna get somebody in trouble. Oh, well, I think we can undo bans too, so it's fine. Carl says kids are great, but when you want to hunt some monsters and chill, you want to hear the word dad every 5 minutes. When I start, you wish you used a condom. Yeah, I saw a meme about that recently. Let me say when you hear the word "mom" for 780 the 785th time, it's like, bruh. Yeah, I guess I sort of did that a bit of as a kid too. Like, I guess like I don't know. Sometimes just need your parents to see something. You know what? Maybe this is yeah, that should do fine. Okay, this line. Yeah, so the clothes, I'm having them not exactly just completely be skin tight. This isn't like a Marvel comic or anything like that where people's what the fuck just happened? Cut pixels. Yeah, okay. I accidentally hit Control X. That was awful. Yeah, so yeah, we're not doing the outfit like it's just painted on her. That would be pretty extreme. Okay. All right. Let me clean up this stuff a little bit. I actually can't see that line a little bit. No, maybe we'll go back and clean it up later. But okay, we got a sleeve, her left sleeve. Nice. Okay, let's go over to the right here. Am I gonna? Okay, wrong pen, brush, rotate. Oh no. Okay, let me save my stuff. Okay, Nalfall says, man, I would redo the whole drawing if the mistake is irreversible. Scorched earth, I guess. Yeah, Nalfall is, he sounds a lot more cold-blooded than I am. I'm a little more attached to my work, which I guess makes me less of a professional, but yeah. Ugh. Yeah, Nalfall, I actually, I don't remember talking to you about your art before. Like, what kind of stuff do you do? Maybe we'll do 2 lines on this one. I'm a little too far on that one. There, I like that line. Okay, that one more natural angle for me. Yeah, I wonder how long it'll actually take to finish the line art on here, and then we can actually start coloring. Actually, I think this part of the drawing, like doing the lines, it's kind of the most therapeutic part, because it just it feels natural. Like it's just about instinct and technique here, which I don't really have much of either. But when it comes to like stuff like doing shading, you have to be careful with your brush strokes and stuff. I have no practice at that, so it's just a lot more difficult for me. Okay, alright, I guess we'll have to line the breasticle now. YouTube, please don't strike me down. Okay, yeah. So underneath her clothes, she's actually, I guess when I did line art, I was a little lonely. That's the best way I can explain that. So yeah, she's kind of perky, like in this drawing, and it actually kind of caused some problems when I started drawing or sketching out her clothes, because it's like, man, I think she's a little bigger than I intended. So yeah, like, and that's the kind of the thing about doing character drawings, is that like you can say things like this character, she has a lot more dimensions to her than just her appearance, just like an actual person. But the thing is, it's a drawing, you can't really do anything but judge the book by its cover. So how do you even do that? So yeah, things get complicated, I guess. Okay, I don't think I can do this in one line. It'd probably break my neck or something. So yeah, we'll have to do it as a 2-line. That's not bad. Almost. Okay, and I can... I don't know if it's just me, but I can kind of feel my Photoshop slowing down a little bit. Yeah, because it actually has to memorize every brushstroke you make, so eventually it just starts not running well and you have to restart the software. No, it's not quite, that line isn't quite right at the bottom. Yeah, actually. I was lucky. Okay, this line. Yeah, that's pretty okay, I think. Okay, R escape, B. Let's adjust that a little bit. Yeah, so I was gonna try to do a lot of different outfits for her, like, and I guess it makes sense in anime, like, people wear the same clothes for their entire lives. They never change. So yeah, I didn't quite want to do that with this character. I just wanted her to be a little more like a normal person, you know? People dress different for different occasions, and, you know, even when you're just chilling at the house, you look a little different sometimes. Not me though. I'm always like ever since quarantine, like it's just how often do you guys even wear pants anymore? I mean, come on. I'm actually really enjoying the quarantine. Like, I am so efficient now. Like, I can just roll out of bed and log into work and just punch things out. It's great. I guess it's different when you have kids or family, but yeah, I'm just here hanging out with myself. Let me see. Yeah, Nofal says a completed drawing with a lot of flaws is the best teacher overall. Yeah. Alex says, yeah, and just breaking down your own work. Yeah. Nofal says, after a few years on a folder of completed drawing, reopen your old drawings for a cringe fest and laugh. Oh yeah, we can do that right now if you guys want. Like, I was digging through my old drawings and I was laughing my ass off. Not necessarily because they were bad, which, you know, they are bad, but I just didn't really realize how much of a sense of humor I had and how much it came across in my drawings. Like, it was just goofy, but it actually made me very happy. Okay, Nofal says, well, he draws anime girls with animal ears, because why not? Yeah, I hear that's very popular. Sar says, I like this casual stream format. Not to say that your other streams aren't casual, but there's something relaxing with art streams, I suppose. Locke says, winter pants. I don't know, man. I hadn't heard of those in a while. HP Blast says, I'm sure characters in anime wear other stuff. We just don't see them wash their clothes or see their closets. Yeah, that's like, that's just like normie shit, you know. And in anime, you're too focused on, you know, saving the world or fighting the bad guy, that type of stuff. So I get it. Okay, where are we at now? Okay, so we got sleeves. We have the right breasticle. We're gonna do this underline, and then here. Yeah, I didn't want to make this part of her shirt like completely hug her abdominal, because to be honest, like the way women's shirts nowadays work, they're basically tissue paper and they're skin tight. I think it would actually hug it like that, but I think this would be like kind of, the angle is too sharp. It would kind of freak people out. It's like a little overemphasis on her bust, which, you know, I don't want her to poke anybody's eyes out, you know. Okay, and yeah, I really wish I had some music to put on for you guys, but I just haven't researched it. Let me see. Yeah, and this line, like the sketch line, I'm not overly attached to it, so we can just draw whatever works here. Yeah, I guess I could put on the Nier Automata soundtrack, but yeah, they don't really seem to give a shit about copywriting that stuff at all, which like makes me very happy. I love that soundtrack so much. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Yeah, like it was like a week ago, something, a little more, 2 weeks ago. Yeah, I got my copy of the Violet Evergarden soundtrack. Yeah, and the music in that show is absolutely phenomenal. Like, yeah, basically just classical instruments. Not a lot of vocals. There's a little bit of it, but yeah, it is so good. I can't recommend it enough. Yeah, I mean if the show in itself is amazing, but the soundtrack I think it's so good. Okay, yeah, unfortunately they kind of got that soundtrack on copyright lockdown. I cannot even attempt to think about showing it to you guys, or else they'll take all my YouTube money. Which I guess the YouTube money it's not that much nowadays because I'm kind of slowing down on the YouTube. But yeah. Okay. This line. Okay, we almost got an entire shirt now, people. Just hang in there for me. Okay, I guess this kind of overline makes sense. Okay, and honestly, this bottom of the shirt, it should have like more folds and creases, like especially where it meets the pants line. But I didn't sketch that in because I'm a dummy. So we might actually need to improvise that like on the live stream. And I am extremely bad with folds. Oh my god. Fucking bullshit. Why is this line not working? It's probably because it doesn't actually go all the way down here. It just stops right here. Motherfucker. No. Okay, I think I kind of got it. Alright. So we're gonna... Yeah, we're just gonna... Yeah, do one of those for now. Yeah, I'm really disoriented. Let me save my shit. Hey, Nowfall, can we actually look at your gallery or any of your work if you have it posted anywhere? That would be very interesting for me. Yeah, I used to have some regulars who would come on for my art live streams, but since I kind of stopped doing that, they don't really come around anymore. Let's see. There, I like that line. I don't know if that angle is a little too sharp. We'll see once we have the end product. Yeah, so yeah, this is pretty much just what I do when I draw this. I don't know. I just draw what I like. I like giant robots. I like pretty girls. I don't like fashion, so like I'm just practicing that now because I'm awful at it. Let's see. That line's fine. Okay. Yeah, so now I realize this part of the sketch is very sketchy. So I might actually have some trouble like figuring out what is the cleanest line I can do here. Nullfall says, isn't that considered as self-promoting? You're the main character of the stream, man. Self-promoting? I don't know, like, honestly, I don't really get to spend a lot of time with other artists. Like, normally when I talk about my art, people are like, wow, I wish I could draw. Which, I get it. But, that's not really any real interaction for me. So, like, I don't really get to talk with a lot of artists. And let alone, like, anime artists, like, those guys are rare, I think. And a lot of times, what is the best way to say this? Like, a lot of times I don't like talking to other anime fans because they're fucking weirdos. And a lot of them just aren't very grown-up people, like, I guess you could say. Not that I'm a grown-up person. I guess I have that 9-to-5 salary job and I'm investing that type of shit, but I don't know, they're just kind of hard for me to talk to. Like, not that it's easy for me to talk to regular people, like regular quote-unquote people. Alright, let's see how we want to do this line. Wow, she has really nice abs. Yeah, I think that might be my next goal, like, is to have abs. Like, that would be cool. That's gonna take a lot of work. It might even take a few years of like diet and exercise, but we'll see. Can I do this as one line, or is that a little too ambitious? It might be too ambitious. This right here, it's actually a little irregular. I don't know if I can do it as one line. Is that it? I think I technically kind of did it. What the fuck? Okay, I guess we'll take it. Didn't expect that to happen. Hey there. Alright, we'll leave that line for now. Okay, so what we're gonna do, whoops, that's still an eraser. Okay, is we're gonna do, this thing's gonna be a little more raised. And actually that tail end is a little thin. Yeah, I have done some Mecha Musume. Nobody liked it, of course, because I'm awful. Let me see, where the hell is it? Just keep in mind, this is my old art. It's really bad. Is she in here? No. Anyway, so it's Mecha Musume of this. This is my Epion Kai, very old drawing. Apparently it's 10 years old. This is back when I was still using pencils. So I did... Where is she? I don't remember where she is. Oh god, I'm a little too close to my monitor. It's kind of hurting my eyes here. Huh. Actually, I don't know where the hell she is. Yeah, I've done a couple of Mecha Musume stuff, but yeah, nobody liked it. Where the crap? Ah. I have no idea where the hell it went. But yeah, it's in there somewhere. Alright. Okay, forward. Sketch. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, Nuffle says, true, an artist friend rival helps you improve better from my personal experience. Guess I need to join your Discord then. More art friends, the better. Yeah, we have a small handful of artists in there. Right now, like, it's mostly just me posting and my friend Crash Legacy posting. Yeah, so I met Crash on the Mechatalk forums, like way back in the day, like maybe around the early 2000s. That's when that thing was kind of going around. But yeah, like he and I are very old-fashioned, and it kind of looks like he's just mostly playing Xbox nowadays. Like a lot of the stuff he's sharing, like, is his old artwork. So yeah, like we'll see if we can open the Discord soon to get you in there. Sars is asking, have you ever been to any anime conventions like Comic-Con before? They're rife with odd people, for the better or worse. I went to one convention, and I hated it. It was crap. It was one in Dallas or Fort Worth. Like, it was like right after I graduated high school, and it was actually where I found my model kit for the Wing Gundam Verka, the very first edition of it. So like that alone, like the price of admission for me finding that kit was like that was worth it. But I didn't like the convention at all. It was so disorganized. You didn't know the schedule. You didn't know where anything was. There's too many people. It was very hot, and everybody smelled bad. It was like, what is going on? Do people not shower before they go to conventions? Like, it was weird. Like, what's going on? And I guess this is just me being overly critical, because I guess I just have a sensitive nose. But yeah, I really don't like when people are smelly. Okay, let's do the zipper, or the what do you even call this part of the pants? It's like, it's not a seam. You know what? I know absolutely nothing about clothing anatomy. I don't even know what to call this. Anyway, so this line is actually up to here. Okay, let me... Oh crap, how should I do this line? Actually, that's a little far down. Let's get this centered. That's a very awkward angle. Okay, that should do. Okay, Nalfall says, I guess different countries have different convention ethics. Yeah, I suppose so. Like, I've never been to an anime convention outside of the States, or outside of that one that I mentioned. Actually, from what I heard, though, like, there was a news article a little while back. There's some idol, she was giving her fans instructions on how to shower and use deodorant, that type of stuff. Like, so I guess in Japan they kind of have similar stuff going on. People being very smelly. Yeah, and I don't know. Like, I'm a little conflicted about Japanese culture. Like, I mean, obviously I'm doing an anime drawing, so I love some of it, but I guess the anime is cool, but I don't know about Japanese culture. It's a little weird. It's a little weird to me. It's a little intense. And that's... I actually took a semester of Japanese... I don't even remember what the class was called, but basically it was a course on Japanese culture and history. So I did that for like an entire semester of school, and it was very fascinating, but also... I don't think I want to visit Japan because it just sounds really A, intense, and B, weird, and C, expensive. And I am if you guys know me, I'm a complete miser. I don't like spending my money. So yeah, like, I don't know if a trip to Japan would be warranted. Okay. Okay. Come on, line. Yeah, that line should be okay. Let's erase this inner line. And speaking of being a miser, I started investing in stocks about a month ago. I guess due to the nature of my work, I am not allowed to disclose what kind of stuff I'm trading, I think. Because I'm not allowed to give trading advice. But yeah, I haven't even been trading for very long. I just put in like $5,000. I tried to give my mom like $3,000 for Mother's Day. She's like, nah, just buy some stocks or some shit. And I was like, okay, I'll try it. So I put in that money and then another 2,000 of my money, so like a total of 5. And in that time, I've already made like $1,000. I'm like, what the fuck? I guess I made some really good choices. So yeah, like, a lot of people were telling me, like, yeah, since I didn't quite buy my house yet, like, so I just needed to put the money aside to do something. I was gonna put it into a CD, which is, it's like a bank. It's kind of like a bank savings thing. And you get a little interest back after a period of time. But yeah, I made a lot more money out of trading stocks than I would have putting the money into one of those things. But yeah, stocks there's risk to it. You know, I've lost some money on some of my positions too. Of course, I'm sure I'm talking about stuff that not too many of you guys can relate to, because it's like you guys are here for like a trading talk or anything like that. Okay. All right, let's try. Okay, I'm actually very disoriented right now. Let's see if we can zoom out and see just where we are. Okay, so, wow, why do I have a selection on? It's very weird. Okay, Auto EDF, hello, welcome to the stream. Auto EDF says, do you like the EFSF outfit? To be honest, I don't really pay a lot of attention to the fashion in Mobile Suit Gundam. It's kind of, I mean, it's okay, it does its job, but I don't find it particularly striking. God, were there any shows where I really liked the fashion? God, I can't really remember. Like, crap, what was that one show? It was that one mecha show where like there was that big controversy about the girl being raped, kind of, but it was the guy was actually being mind controlled by the robot. So it was actually the robot that was the rapist, but nobody cared that the man was. He was technically a rape victim too, but nobody cares about men. Like, crap, what was the name of that fucking show? Oh, I can't remember it. But yeah, they had really badass spacesuits in there. They looked really fantastic. As for costumes, or more formal military wear, I don't know. I haven't thought about it very much, and this is kind of why I need to study fashion, because I just don't know a lot about it. I will say that Hugo Boss did good work on military wear, but yeah, I can't. I don't really approve of the party that he designed clothing for, if you guys know what I mean. Yeah, so let me see. Yeah, let's finish this line here. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not very well learned when it comes to fashion. There are a lot of artists I really like. They're very good at fashion. Let's see. I really like Zeronis. That's very stylized stuff. It's not really appropriate wear for casual people like this. I really like Dishwasher. If I wanted my art style to look like anything, I'd probably go for a Dishwasher style. It just appeals to my aesthetic sense the most, I think. Yeah, so it's very clean, and it's very stylized. It looks very anime, but it's not hyper realistic. I kind of don't like when it goes a little too far in that direction. This is a very awkward line angle. Let's flip this around. We're gonna draw the entire pants while we're upside down. How do you like that, guys? Okay, this is much more comfortable. Okay, and when you're using this technique, it's okay if you go a little too far through there. Yeah, Dishwasher 1910. Yeah, he or she is amazing. Luster Star says Valvrave the Liberator. Yeah, that's it. God damn, I hated this show. The ending pissed me off so badly. Holy crap. God, and I swear somebody double check this for me, but the guy who wrote Valvrave, did he also write Aldnoah Zero? Because they basically had the same ending where the main character got cuckolded like crazy. I think the guy has a cuckolding fetish or something. It's always bothered the shit out of me. What the fuck is going on? And it's I don't know, this dude gave his life to protect you, and the first thing you do is just have a baby with the first guy you run into? What is going on? Very weird. She didn't even cry when he died. She didn't even say anything. It was so bizarre. I don't know, but maybe that's how some people are, I guess. Okay. Yeah, I think this sketch line down here, it's a little thick. Here, let's bring it out a little bit. There. Yeah, Valvrave had very good spacesuits. They were freaking awesome. They were mildly armored on the upper body. Nullfall says he never actually finished Valvrave. Don't. And there actually aren't a lot of mecha anime that are that use 3D CGI. Actually, there aren't many of those that I like. Because they tend to do this thing where they kind of overdo the camera work, because that's kind of why I don't watch a lot of 3D things. It's kind of like when you can do so much camera bullshit, you kind of underdevelop your actual action choreography, if you know what I mean. Like, if you guys, there's like this famous presentation on Jackie Chan and how he does his filmography and how he films his action scenes. Like, that's kind of how, I grew up watching martial arts films, so, like, for me, it's all about the choreography and hitting keyframes and the stances, that type of stuff. Like, that's kind of what I believe in more than like crazy camera work. Because, I mean, I guess camera stuff, it looks cool, but it's lazy at the same time. So Valvrave is 1,000% guilty of the camera spinning bullshit. It's pretty bad, like in that sense. I think maybe the only CG anime that I really liked was this is actually on Netflix right now. It's oh crap, the name's kind of hard to remember. Expelled from Paradise. It was directed by Gen Urobuchi, and the action scenes were good. They're a little sparse, and honestly, the middle of the movie is really slow. But I actually really liked the story and the characters. It really caught me off guard, and it was actually talked about a topic that I've been thinking about like for a while. But yeah, that movie was very interesting. Just be prepared for a slow burn, but yeah, I really liked it. You know what? I think this line might be a little too curved right here. So it's not going to meet with this line properly. Yeah, we might have to undo this one. Okay, holy shit. Yeah, I don't know, my stylus does this thing where I switch it to eraser mode, and it doesn't want to erase until I do like a second button input. It's pretty annoying. Okay, we're gonna have to spin this around again. Okay, so we're gonna have to try to meet it like about right here. Oh, fuck me. No. There we go. That should be okay. There. Okay, let's do this line. Yeah, actually, let me see. Carl says Berserk 3D was so annoying. I never even watched it. I'm really interested in the story of Berserk, but I don't know, like, maybe I'll just have to get the books. Yeah. Okay, Nalfal says, I just don't want to say Angela's last name for myself from Paradise. Yeah, I don't know what they're thinking with that last name. It's a little too easy to make fun of. And I'm sure it means something else in some other language. But yeah, it's pretty goofy why they decided to name her that way. Yeah, I don't even know. Wow, that line only took like 3 or 4 tries. That never happens. Alright, let's spin this back around. Get this other side of the pantaloon. There. Okay. Okay, I guess we can do this line now. Probably have to be 2 lines. Yeah, so, God, how long have we been streaming? About an hour? That's not bad. We made a lot of progress for an hour. Yeah, so I'm hoping to at least finish this clean line art while we're on the stream. Hopefully we can do the flats. Wow, that's... What the fuck? There. Yeah, hopefully we can do the flats on the stream too. And... Okay. Have I saved in a while? Okay. Alright, this... this part might get pretty annoying because when I was doing the sketching, I just did ovals. Motherfucker. Okay, no, almost. Yeah, I guess that'll do. That's a little too thin. You don't want your beltlets to be too thin; they'll just snap off. But I guess that's probably not an issue if you're thin like she is. Yeah, if I could do anything over, like in my life, I think it would be taking my health a little more seriously. Yeah, yeah. It's just hard to know when you're young because like you haven't seen it yet. Like and you know your body doesn't hurt from all the bad decisions when you're little. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, my parents actually they aren't from the States. Yeah, they're war refugees from Vietnam, and I guess over there, uh, there just really isn't a culture of eating right or getting exercise. Uh, because I guess just in the environment over in that country, there just really isn't a need for it. Um, they just don't really have that. But in the States, where there's so much food and so, like all of it, it's just so rich. Yeah, if you don't eat right, you're just doing a really good job of killing yourself like over time. So I just wish I knew better. You know, I just had no idea. Okay. Okay, this belt loop. Okay, we might want to rotate that a little bit. Okay, brush. Wow, what does the N key do? Huh, it doesn't seem to do anything. Interesting. And yeah, this the tablet monitor I'm using, the Oogie 2150. I don't know if you guys can hear this, but it's actually kind of squeaking a little bit every time I make a brush stroke. It's pretty funny. And yeah, actually, it's the texture is like smooth glass. It feels so good to draw on it. It's like, oh, it it's it's not even like rubbing yourself in butter or anything like that. It's even better than that. It just the smoothness is just heavenly. I really like it. Although I hear a lot of artists they tend to prefer like a matte finish, so it feels more like paper. But yeah, I really like this texture. I think a lot more. Son of a bitch. This I'm trying to get the thickness right on this line. There, that's I got the thickness right, but the line didn't quite go far enough. So it's a little too thick, but whatever. Son of a bitch. Okay. No. No. Oh my god. I might actually have to rotate for this tiny line. Jesus. There, that's yeah, a lot more natural. Thank God. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So I don't have a lot of TV shows on my plate right now. Like I just started. I started over watching Supernatural in preparation for the final season, but it turned out they actually didn't finish filming the final season because of the quarantine. So yeah, they still have more, like 10 more episodes to film or something. That was pretty annoying. Um, yeah, so I'm on season 8. I just started season 8, and yeah, I've been looking for more anime to watch. I wanted to start watching Legend of the Galactic Heroes, but they kind of did like a they kind of did a remake, a shorter remake, a couple of years ago. But I wanted to watch the older version. I have no idea where the fuck to find that. So yeah, that's been a bit of a challenge. Okay, let's see. All right, sorry, I've been not paying attention to the chat. Okay, Carl says, "Don't get me wrong, Berserk has a great story, but the 3D series was just not needed. They should have stayed with the same animation as the original series." Yeah. Lolix says the 3D series doesn't exist. I'm so sorry, guys. PED says, "Damn, I didn't know you could draw this good. I can't." Yeah, I wouldn't really call myself a good artist. I mean, with enough time, I think anybody can draw well enough. And yeah, I draw extremely slowly. Yeah, so that's my excuse. Lolix says, "I can forgive the Golden Age arc." Don't get me started. Okay, everyone's arguing about Berserk 3D. Okay, everyone's crying. PED says, "Oh yeah, we Vietnamese love rice." Oh yeah, I love the fuck out of rice, but I haven't eaten it for like 2 years, really. Oh, I haven't cooked it myself in 2 years. Like very rarely I'll have rice when I'm outside or if my parents cook or something. Luster Star says, "Do you know the next update of GBO2 is on the 21st and not the 23rd?" Yeah, I heard that. Yeah, I'm not really sure why they want to go over that timing, but you know, oh well. Nullfall says, "Actually hope if they can replicate paper texture on friction on a pen tablet." I hear some things get pretty close. PED says, "Ever heard of Spice and Wolf? It's a pretty good slice of life." I watched the first season of Spice and Wolf back when it first came out, and I don't know what happened, but I actually found it to be incredibly boring, and I don't know why, because it felt like it was just explaining like very basic interpersonal economics to me, and then like the characters weren't all that interesting, so I was like okay, yeah, the show looks pretty, I guess, but I don't really feel like anything's going on. So yeah, I didn't watch the second season. But yeah, the show was pretty. I liked the character designs. The main character, the guy, like he looked a little awkward. I can't really explain how or why, but yeah, Holo was very pretty though. Did you guys know that the character designer for Holo, he also designed crap, I can't remember her name, but he also did the cat girls in Asobi ni Ikuyo. Yeah, that's the title in Japanese. They translated it to and I'm gonna cringe just saying this. They translated it to Cat Planet Cuties. Oh god, I want to die. Anyway, that show, he did the main cat girl design for that. I don't know if he did the other characters, but yeah, I watched that show, Asobu ni Yukiyo, and I guess it's fun, but it also made me want to die because the characters are just so fucking stupid. Like that show, oh my god. And you know, for a show where, like with like space aliens and stuff, you think they could like do more interesting stuff with it, but they didn't. Holy shit, I didn't change to eraser. Okay, okay, so this pocket, I wanted to put a seam on it. Fuck. Okay, this is the inside of the pocket, so the seam should go on the outside here. Yeah, let's do a very light line. Motherfucker. Oh no. Am I losing my ability to draw? Not that I had it before. Oh no, okay, that's not quite the right angle here. Okay, that line's a little heavy. Here, let's leave it like that. Okay, yes, that's right, Lolik. God. Yeah, and I will say that a show that I really appreciate the character design is... Now, this is actually my favorite anime ever. It's Horizon in the Middle of Nowhere. I cannot pronounce the Japanese version of the name, but yeah, that's my favorite show. And it's kind of a... It's gotten a mixed bag of people's impressions on it, but I absolutely adore almost everything about that show. But yeah, the character design is very interesting. It's extremely stylized to the point... Yeah. How do you type that so fast, Nullfall? Like, what the fuck? Anyway, did you just copy-paste that, or did you type it out? You too? You guys are freaking me the fuck out. Stop doing that. Okay, let me try to pronounce this. Kyokai Senjo no Horizon? Sorry, I shouldn't have done the accent on the last word. Kyokai Senjo no Horizon. Anyway, yeah. I really like the character design in that show. It's so stylized to the point where, yeah, people don't really have noses, but it's kind of like all you really need for character expression is kind of like the eyes, the mouth, and, you know, eyebrows, and maybe a body language and the posture. That's kind of all you need. And Yeah, the character design is just beautiful. And what's interesting is that it's kind of like a future society where like everybody's kind of wearing like the same bodysuits and uniforms, but each character kind of has like their own unique variation of it. There's like you can kind of get a lot of personality just in the variation of their I guess it's technically a school uniform or something. Um, but yeah, like it kind of gave the character design like a lot of uniformity and uniqueness at the same time, which is something that's just really rare. Like like I was very impressed by what they could do with that. Okay, so we are. I think we're at the part where we might be able to do some really big lines. Let me get this pocket in first. I'm sorry, in case some of you guys are just joining, this is the drawing we're working on. I need to zoom out once in a while so you guys can see the progress. Yeah, nose is implied at best. Lalik asks, who is your favorite character and why is it the sister? Oh crap, I can't remember her name. It's been a very long time since I've watched the show, but crap. God, what is her name? Yeah, so the sister, like like the way her character is designed, like she's obviously like the most voluptuous and beautiful like character like on there, and like the kind of like the character archetype for someone who looks like that, you'd normally expect her to be a giant asshole, but I actually really like her. Like I actually kind of have like a big crush on her. Like but yeah, she was really cool, and the way she's just so down like to help and protect her family. It was just like I actually have a lot of admiration like for that character. She was amazing, and the way her powers worked was like fucking insane. She's basically like invulnerable. Like holy crap. Like yeah, and what else? My favorite character in the show. Oh my god, I can't remember anybody's names. We might actually have to Google this. Hold on, guys. Where characters? Oh, son of a bitch. Yeah, so Tori's the main character. Wow, they actually list her as P01. I cannot believe that. My favorite character is Masazumi. She's hilarious. Like she's so fucking funny. And I guess intellectual characters like they're so rare, and normally they're gigantic assholes, which I don't like. But I really like Masazumi. She's very funny. She's very humble. She's very good at her job, and Futayo is fucking badass. Like I. What's weird about this show is I actually really like all the characters. That almost never happens. It's very bizarre. Yeah, but everybody's very relatable and respectable. Like that's something you don't see happen very often in anime. But yeah, I like Masazumi the best. Yeah, and what's really interesting about that show is that political debate it's kind of like the highest form of combat. It's like, what the fuck? Like, what kind of show can pull off something like that? Like it just blows my fucking mind, Okay, this line. Oh my god, that's not what I meant. Holy shit! All right, okay, B. Okay, that should do. Okay, I guess we can do the seam lines now. Okay, a little more subtle, please. It's a little dark. Yeah, whatever. Okay. Alright. Okay, now we're going to do these big ol' fat lines for, I guess, right here. That's gonna be very challenging. Okay, so we have the top of the pant. Lestersaurus says, and they've shown gameplay of the Double Zeta Gundam. Yeah, I don't want to look at it because I don't want to spoil myself. Carl says he's never watched the show, but I'm guessing you recommend it. Yeah, I'll be honest, starting the show is going to be very confusing, and you might want to double check some things before you actually watch the show. So here's something that's going to be very confusing when you watch the show. People will say judge or test or testament, and that's their culture kind of evolved in a way where when people say judge or test, it means yes, or they're kind of saying in the affirmative. So I think people who are Catholic, they'll say testament. Everybody else says judge. So that's kind of what's going on, like when you hear that. And what else was confusing? So the first few episodes of the show, it's just moving in a billion jillion miles an hour and nothing is being explained. So that's gonna be very painful. I fell in love with the episode at the end of episode 5 when the show started. That's basically when the story picks up and the story starts. Yeah, that's when it starts its main action scenes, and they're pretty incredible. So yeah, gonna give it a chance. Be patient with it. The main plot is crazy as fuck, but yeah, I do recommend the show. Okay, SARS is talking about the Double Zeta. Okay, he's giving spoilers. Yeah, like I don't mind you guys posting spoilers. It's just that I won't personally go out and seek the spoilers. Okay, let's see if we can finish these pants. Okay, which lines do we want to start with? I guess we'll do this line since it's more natural for my hand. Maybe too far. Okay. This might be difficult because I'm gonna have to like meet the line like right there. What the fuck? Did I just do that in one try? Oh, what the fuck? Okay. Oh no, I shouldn't have erased it. I'm such a bad person. Yeah, the line, it was pretty close, but not quite right. Huh, this one's pretty good. It's a little, I like the top of it, but down here it's not quite accurate. Yeah, maybe we'll just try redoing the bottom of the line. It's a little too zoomed out. I can't really see what I'm doing. And to do this part, I'm actually turn off the other line art layer so I can see a little better. Oh yeah, that helps a lot. Holy shit. Anyway, okay, this line. Huh, I think that's it. Alright, cool. Alright, let's go up here and clean that up. Okay, we can clean that up. Oh god, the precision's freaking me out. Okay. Sar says, yeah, the Double Zeta in the footage is very slow and is really big. Very strange for a general. Yeah, maybe it'll be very tanky and hopefully it's like immune to stuns or some shit like that. Lalox says, turning down the opacity of your sketch layer would help a lot. Oh yeah, I normally do that, but I forgot to do it because I'm a big dummy. Thank you for reminding me of that. Thank you. Okay, I think yeah, that should be enough. Wow. Oh my god, you guys are such assholes. Okay, alright, we're gonna make sure we're on the right layer. Have you guys like done the thing where you just draw for hours on the wrong layer? Holy shit. Sorry. There we go. Okay, gotta rotate this. I think I can do this with one line. Maybe not. Oh, maybe I can. Yeah, I like that line. Okay, you know what? I think what we'll do today is... you know what? Maybe... Crap, I forgot to sketch in the creases on the clothes. Maybe we'll just do that a little bit later. God. Okay, nope, that's not the right thing. Okay, we're gonna do 2 lines on here. Yeah, that's pretty much what I intended, I think. The 1 layer gang. You guys get the fuck out of here. I have everything on a different layer. Okay, fuck, how do I do this line? Fuck, I'm still an eraser. God damn it. Yeah, I kind of wish this, can you guys see, like, yeah, I don't think it's actually coming up. Oh, yeah, it does. Yeah, I kind of wish this wouldn't show up here at the bottom, but I don't think, on my monitor, I don't think you can change, like, where it actually shows up. That would help me out a lot. I wish, like, it showed up here instead, but... Okay. Oh, that was actually a pretty good line. No. Almost. Motherfucker. Oh no. Okay, I think I actually have my elbow in the wrong place. It's kind of thin, actually. Oh yeah, that's it. Okay. Alrighty. This... Oh, son of a bitch. Okay. So this might be a little challenging. Okay, we're going to rotate that a little bit here. I missed. Oh. It's so close. Fuck. Oh, a little too thick. Not in the line sense. Like kind of made her thigh a little wider than it's supposed to. No. Okay, this one might be pretty challenging. It's in the right place, but I don't feel like it's quite right. Here, this one might actually be it. Okay, I'll take that. Alright, we'll erase this line. Actually, wait. We'll leave that there for now. Like, we might actually need it a little later. Oh yeah, Katarina. Oh, that little asshole. Yeah, I don't know if you guys saw this, but like I did a drawing of Katarina. Well, I'm gonna have to grab my mouse. Yeah, I don't know if... Well, I guess YouTube hasn't like started to attack me because of it, but yeah, this drawing. You know, I've actually been having some trouble with my photo viewer in Windows. Like, did they fuck this up in the last update or something? Yeah, I guess in large file sizes it starts fucking up. Anyway, let's just open this in Photoshop. But yeah, I did this. Yeah, this was the first time I attempted using this line art technique, and I like how clean it is, but it's maybe the lines are a little too thin on this. And this was my first attempt with digital shading with my stylus, and I actually kind of don't like the results. I don't... It's okay for a first try, but yeah, I feel I can do a lot better than this now. Anyway, alright, let's work on the rest of the pant. Okay. Okay, pen. Okay, by the way, this line right here is probably my favorite line to draw. It might be one of the most important lines when you draw a female character, I would say. Okay, I guess we can do these now. Okay, Oh, son of a bitch. Okay, how do we do these? Actually, I probably should rotate this or something. Because I kind of have to curve the line away from my elbow, which is a little unnatural. Actually, my wrist is actually kind of starting to hurt a little bit. Holy shit. No. Nope. Actually, let's try it this way. That feels a little bit better. But it's more... God damn it, we'll just have to rotate this thing. Okay, there. Yeah, guys, don't be stupid and stubborn like me. Just do it smart. There. Yeah, that'll do. Okay, or escape B. Okay, I guess we can do the inside of this line now. Yeah, I guess Lester has to get out of here. Yeah, thanks for coming by, man. We really appreciate you. Lolek says his favorite part is the neck and the line from the waist to the hip bone. Then down the thigh. Good stuff. Carl says 1 more hour, then he's free to do what he wants. Yeah, sweet freedom. Yeah, speaking of freedom, that might not exist for much longer. Well, yeah, I actually ended up buying some guns for my parents, and that's gonna be weird because they're like old people and they've never, you know, they're not really into guns, and you know, I'm barely even into guns, but yeah, so I got the guns in last week, and then I found out I had to quarantine, so I haven't been able to test the guns yet. So yeah, I have to do that now. Yeah, so I think tomorrow I can probably get down to the range and test them. Yeah, the guns are in 22 long rifle, so I've never fired that type of ammunition before, so we'll see how it is. Okay, we are on brush, right? Oh Jesus, that's not right at all. That's almost right. There, I think that's it. Okay, I'll have to mod like this space a little later, but we won't do that on the stream. Okay. Son of a bitch. I always forget to switch back to brush. Okay. Yeah, I think that's right, actually. Okay, this one's kind of in a weird thing. Lolek's asking, where do you post your art, by the way? I have a DeviantArt. It's a teeny tiny page, and most of my stuff on there sucks anyway, so... yeah, I guess you guys could look at that. A lot of it's really old and really bad now, so I don't even know if I should bother linking it. Let me have it. Okay, here. Yeah, so when I give you this link, my art's probably not worth looking at. Well, I still really like this, but yeah, you're probably, maybe you're better off looking at my favorites. And word of warning, it is extremely perverse. Like in there, no nudity though. But yeah, that's basically basically, I leave a lot of favorites and I save a lot of pictures because it's important to study references and kind of have a visual library or a mental library. I guess that's the phrase. So yeah, that's the way to look into kind of the art I like. Okay, Carl says he never understood on why have a gun, but hey, I live in England, no real use for one over here. Well, hopefully I never have to use my gun, but the thing is, here in the States, the cops are essentially being disabled, so if somebody tries to hurt you, the cops aren't coming. So you have to defend yourself. And then also, yeah, like weird shit's happening over here. Like there's riots, people are burning down buildings. This one couple had like 300 to 500 people like break into their front yard and with guns, and they were like, yeah, we're gonna kill you and live in your house. So yeah, I might need guns and a lot of bullets in case that happens to me, you know. But here's my argument for having the guns. It's not as though you're gonna need it, and hopefully you'll never need it, but your country trusts you enough with the freedom to have the gun, so that if you have a need for it, you can use it. You don't have to ask for anybody's permission. You don't have to ask somebody else to save you. You can do it. So that's kind of why I believe in the Second Amendment. So there you go. SARS asks, can you freely buy guns in the US, or are there hoops to go through? Well, first you have to pay for them. Just so you know, guns with automatic fire, basically machine guns, are not really legal unless you're in the military. So as a civilian, it's basically impossible for me to have a machine gun or anything like that. I think I can get it if it was built before 1968 or something like that, but you know, those guns are very rare and extremely expensive, like at least $20,000 or $30,000. So you have to buy one. That's legal for you, and then you have to pass a background check. And in the U.S., you can't just have the gun sent directly to your address. You have to send it to a firearms dealer so they can receive the firearm, and they do the background check for you. And then that's it. And then where I live in Texas. Like, you don't have to have a license to have a firearm. You can just have one. Okay, so we're going to do that. Okay, I think we can just start coming back this way for the scene. Okay, Nofal says, man, I miss playing airsoft guns now. Yeah, I've actually never really used airsoft guns. I think my sister, my older sister, had one when we were little. Yeah, I didn't like it. It was pretty scary getting shot by those things. I was really worried about getting shot in the eye. She used it, like, I guess when we were little, like, we lived in this big house, and it had a mouse problem. There were a lot of woods out back, so the mice would come in looking for water and stuff. And, yeah, she she used the airsoft gun to shoot a mouse. And, yeah, maybe I won't tell the rest of that story, but yeah, that was pretty awful. Yeah, yeah, my friend Michael, he's been trying to invite me to go out hunting with him, but I don't think I like that stuff. I mean, my guns, they're pretty much just for defending my home. I don't really want to hurt anybody or anything. I don't even want to shoot animals, you know. And when I was looking into buying a rifle, when I was looking into buying a rifle and what type of ammo I should use, like I was looking at like some bullet like reviews, and I saw some footage of some guys. They actually they got footage of them landing some like pretty decent shots on some deer, but I've never actually seen a deer get shot before. It actually made me very sad. Like, yeah, they were just chilling, and all of a sudden their fucking back explodes, or this bullet just whizzes through the rib cage, and he just rolls over and bleeds out. Like, that's not cool. You know, I don't want to do that to a deer. Like, what do they do to me? Like, and I understand, like, I'm kind of speaking in a place where I can just go to the grocery store and get whatever food I need. So, yeah, I guess I'm just a softie from the suburbs. But yeah, I don't want to hurt anything. Oh shit! I kind of. Oh man, my wrist is really hurting now. I was looking at too much porn yesterday. Yeah, I really wish we could discuss porn artists or hentai artists, but yeah, it's YouTube. You can't really do that. Yeah, so I will talk a little bit about pornography, or at least hentai. Um, so, in case you guys didn't know, I am a huge student of Jordan Peterson. I love the shit out of that man and the way he thinks. But I do disagree with his stance on pornography, and yeah, like pornography, it's definitely a double-edged sword. It can be bad for you, and God, obviously there's a lot of people addicted to it, and they waste a lot of time with that stuff. But at the same time, I feel that it's still a human artistic expression, and sexuality is also part of the human experience. So, is there a reason why you can express all the other things about the human experience, but not the sexual parts? You know. So that's kind of my thoughts on that. And obviously, there are a lot of professional artists who they just draw pornography and that's it. And they are really good at what they do. Like, is there really any reason why you shouldn't feel respect for those artists? Because they're obviously very good at what they do. Sarah says, "Oh my fucking god, Jordan Peterson is great. Been watching a lot of his Joe Rogan interviews. The interviews are good, but I would say Jordan's talks are the best when he's actually when he has a talk at a university, when he's like speaking with an audience. I really liked his biblical lectures, and I really liked his just he has two courses uploaded on his YouTube channel. One is Maps of Meaning, and the other one is Personality Traits. I loved the hell out of those lectures. They were incredible. And yeah, they're pretty much words to live by. And I'd say the reason I respect Jordan Peterson so much is a lot of people kind of mistake him for like a self-help guru and that type of shit, but I don't think he's really not that type of person. The way he speaks, like he speaks out of experience. Like he knows what life is like when it goes wrong, and that's kind of why he knows what he knows. Like he's actually lived it. So that's kind of why I respect him and his work so much. All right, let's get this seam line in. I'm kind of talking a lot here. Sorry, guys. But yeah, Jordan's had a rough time. I'll be honest. I've shed tears. When I heard he got sick and he had to go to the hospital in Russia. He's had a really rough life, and it's not. I guess God's not done scrambling his brain. He's had a really rough time. Yeah, so I guess he had a bad reaction to some of his food. And so, and his wife was dying from cancer, so he had to. His doctor prescribed him some antidepressants, but it turned out what he prescribed was A, very addictive, and B, had very, very, very horrific side effects for Jordan, and so he had to basically detox off of that stuff. And it basically just annihilated him. So hopefully he gets better soon. Thankfully he's out of rehab, and I think he's back home with his family. So thank God. And well, everyone gives God all the credit, but thank his family, and thank Jordan for having the strength to pull through that bullshit. I don't think I would have made it because I'm a weak pansy from the suburbs. I guess I do lift a little bit and I have guns, but I'm basically a weak person. But yeah, I'm glad he's okay, and hopefully he can get his strength back and start helping us again. Yeah, but if he retires, I will not fault him. I just want him to be okay. Alright, let's see. Nelfo says, he's actually amazed he hasn't drawn any lewds yet. I guess I haven't either. Like, I just want to make sure that I'm good enough to draw the lewds, because there is nothing more cringy than lewds drawn by a person that has no business drawing them. Like, what's the best way to say this? It's hard to get your rocks off when you notice art mistakes. You know? Isn't that the goddamn worst? You're trying to admire something, but there's something wrong with it, and it doesn't work anymore. And that's kind of that's a little bit of what's happened to this drawing, and kind of Mikey Mega Mega, like he basically draws lewds, but yeah, he was saying in one of his videos that when you work on a drawing so long, like it doesn't really feel like porn to you anymore, because it's like your artwork. You've spent so much time looking at it that like it doesn't look sexy to you anymore. And that's kind of what's happened with me in this drawing. Like I think her physique is amazing, but I've been working so long on this drawing, it's just like, oh fuck, here's all the parts I fucked up, and here's all the things I still have to do, and like, oh, fucking shit. Anyway, alright. Where was the line art layer? You can turn them back off. Okay. Okay, I don't know if I can do this in one line. Let's try 2 lines. Holy fuck, my wrist really hurts. Yeah, maybe it's not a good idea for me to be doing this right now, because when it comes 7 o'clock, I need to start doing my speed runs on Elatreon again. This guy named Yaika, he got a sub 8 speed run on Elatreon on time attack rules. He didn't even use mantles. That crazy son of a bitch. Like, yeah, he did awesome. I should actually let me go. I need to link that video in my Discord so you guys can see that. Whoops, you guys can see some of my subscriptions now. Just ignore those, please. Yeah, here it is. Okay, let me just link that in the Discord. Okay, there. Alright. Man, I kind of need to go to the bathroom, but I guess we will not do that yet. Yeah, and speaking of drawing lewds, I think, yeah, that's actually the plan, like, for me. I want to do that, like, pretty much, like, after I retire. Maybe I should wait until my parents pass so they don't have to be ashamed of me. But yeah, the plan is to actually draw lewds after I retire. Maybe I'll get into it earlier if I get good enough. But yeah, I think that would make me very happy. That would be a pretty awesome way to retire, I think. Okay, let's try not to make this overly thick. No. There. Okay, this line. Actually almost works, but maybe I should zoom out a little bit there. Oh god, now I feel less accurate. That's amazing. No. I don't quite feel right about this line for some reason. It's got the right trajectory, son of a bitch. It's a little thin. I mean, I guess it doesn't quite look right. Let me see. Yeah, I guess when I reorient it, it looks fine. Okay, that's pants. Okay, let me clean up some of these lines and then we can move on to other stuff. Alright, eraser. What is that? It's a stray mark. Oh, whoops. Lars says he's seen a few of. Wow, why can't I talk anymore? He's seen a few of Jordan Peterson's lectures. Maps of Meaning is crazy good. Have you bought his book? Yeah, I bought his book. I'll be honest and say it took me a while to actually read through it, but it was because I was trying to make sure I really understood what it was saying, and I really liked the book. I will say that I liked the lectures more, but in the book, Jordan was able to tell some personal stories that I think he wouldn't normally talk about in public. So that was a good insight that the book had. And then I really liked the closing words, like in the book, where Jordan talked about wielding the pen of light, and it was a pretty bizarre but a very, very powerful piece of writing, which I guess kind of explains Jordan in a nutshell. But basically, he was talking with one of his friends, and I guess just mute your bullshit if you don't want spoilers or something. But basically, his friend gave him a pen that also had a flashlight in it, and he was like, "Oh, this is a pen of light, kind of like an instrument that illuminates the world." And for him, this was like a very powerful symbol, imagery to him. And so he was like, how do I conduct myself where I'm doing work that's worthy of an instrument that's like this? Like how do I write something that's worthy of a pen of light? And I just thought it was a very, very beautiful passage. So yeah, I do highly recommend the book. I finished it a little while ago, and I ended up loaning it to my little sister's ex-boyfriend, and I guess he still has it. I haven't been able to talk to him about the book, and I guess the fact that they broke up means that he kind of needs the book more than I do, so I guess he can just keep it, and I'll need to buy my own copy again. So, and that's fine. Like I'm okay with giving Jordan more money. Okay. All right. Let's fix these belt loops. I am on the wrong thing. Okay. And the weird thing about these pants and this belt loop is, I don't think this character actually has a belt on with these pants. Yeah, I guess a lot of character designs in anime, they don't actually have the belts on their pants because it kind of makes the character look a little busy, and they look a little heavy. So I kind of want to just leave that off. And we're not talking about Final Fantasy characters where basically their outfits are belts, like just layers and layers of belts. I don't know what's going on with that. Who's the designer for Final Fantasy characters? Is it Nomura? Or is it someone else? I don't quite remember. Yeah, everyone loves the fuck out of Final Fantasy, and I kind of just have this relationship with it. Like, it's okay. Yeah, I wanted to do some woodworking later, like for my sister. Like I do make some wood swords from time to time. I wanted to make one probably soonish. Like I guess once I'm out of my quarantine, I can go to Home Depot and find some wood. Yeah, like I do have some pecan wood in my garage, but I kind of want to make this one out of pine instead, because pine's just like this weak bullshit. You don't have to worry about it giving you too much resistance. Oh, okay. Alright, let's turn these lines back on to make her face not look creepy. But yeah, there's a collared shirt and some capri pants. Alright, so we can do shoes now, and then we can do flats. Yeah, and I'll probably go in and should we do the creases in the clothes now? We probably should. Okay, let me actually turn off my sketch layer for this. Save my shit. Okay, let me see. How did I do this? Like I'm still on eraser. And just keep in mind, guys, I am completely awful with folds. Not my thing, like, at all. Yeah, maybe we'll just leave it at that for now. I'll fix it up later. Okay. This part looks a little too square. Yeah, I'll make any other minor adjustments later. I don't want to keep you guys here forever. Okay, B. Oh my gosh, she looks incredibly creepy without the lines. Wow, okay, turn that back on. Holy crap, you turn that sketch back on. Okay, shoes. Yeah, I'll definitely be using references for when I do the creases. Yeah, I looked at a guide a little while ago. Basically, it kind of just does things in triangles. But the thing is, the guide, it didn't really explain like what direction or orientation the triangles should be in. So yeah, maybe I just need to look up a different guide. Okay. Alright, I'm actually getting very hungry. Yeah, I had a mango, like a very large mango for breakfast. That was around 9 o'clock, and now it is 1:27. I'm guessing I should break for lunch soon, but I kind of want to, at least, I want to do the flats for this before I stop the stream, so we're pretty close to doing that. Yeah, just keep in mind, guys, I am incredibly awful at drawing shoes, and that's kind of bad when you're doing outfit design for women, because women care a lot about their shoes. Holy shit. Like, man. But yeah, that's kind of one of the main reasons I had to like do this as a study, because like I guess I'm a man who doesn't really care much about his appearance, so yeah, this has been pretty challenging. Okay. Son of a bitch. Yeah, I guess that's about right. There. But yeah, we're just here chilling. So yeah, if you haven't been here to the channel before, welcome. Yeah, and I'm just here sharing my screen while I work on this drawing. Yeah, I kind of want to. I didn't show the entire process for this drawing because it was so experimental. I didn't really want you guys to go through the pain of me trying shit I've never tried before. So yeah, I'm just doing the stuff that I'm just doing the lines here with you guys because I've had some practice with this already. Okay, I'll have to do. Okay, I guess while we have this orientation, we'll go ahead and do these lines. God damn it. Yeah, that Elatron speedrun's been pretty rough. Yeah, it took like 2 days for me to figure out how to even kill him without dying. And then I spent a lot of time trying to fight him in his fire mode, which I guess I eventually figured out is not optimal for speedrunning. The ice mode is a lot better for speedrunning. Let me see. Yeah, so I've just been working on the speedruns every other day so I can just focus on the ice mode. Okay, what the hell is going on with this? Why is this so awful? Use this line. Okay, let's bring this around. No. Yeah, I think I like that one. Okay, this one's a big old line. Okay. Oh no. There. Okay, let's reorient this. Okay, this way. Wow, these lines are not parallel at all. Oh, Jesus. Alright, let's, there, that one. Okay, I think that'll have to do. Alright, what else am I forgetting? This line? Oh yeah, this line right here. I need to do that in a second. Okay, I need to orient this. Okay. Oh, that's much more comfortable. Okay, and that line right here. Hey Lance, welcome to the stream. Lance says he sucks at drawing feet in general. Yeah, I don't have a lot of practice at drawing feet. If I could just have left them off the page, I would. But yeah, I'm definitely not a foot guy. I still don't understand that shit, but you know, to each his own. Yeah, let's not talk too much about fetishes. I'm sure I'll get into some type of trouble. Not necessarily for YouTube, but you know, talking about my fetishes. Like, oh Jesus, I'm pretty vanilla, by the way. Like, I guess I just well, I guess you can kind of see it in my character designs. Like, you might know what I like. All right. The problem is meeting an actual person who kind of fits your stuff. Okay, maybe that line should be heavier. Yeah, that kind of overlaps a little bit. Oops. Well, there. Okay, oh yeah, I'm still forgetting this line. God, I thought I was done with the shoe, but I'm not, because you know, God wants to torture me. Son of a bitch. Maybe we'll do 2 lines. No, that looks so weird now. Okay. Yeah, maybe we'll leave it at like that. Okay. Okay, let's check that out. Save my shit. Oh, okay. So we've been going for 2 hours. We got one more shoe and we're done with the line art. Yeah, this is looking pretty good so far. I'll say, like, I could be happier with it, but I'm pretty happy with how this is turning out. Like, she looks great. Like, maybe I should have done maybe more lighting, like, on the hair, but I don't know. Sometimes like, can hair be too shiny sometimes? Yeah, I already did like this kind of color highlight, which I don't know if I added like a brighter highlight, it might be a little overkill. Yeah, I didn't want to have this look too busy. You know what I mean? Oh, okay. Let's turn off the line art for this. Wow, that is sorry, I was supposed to hold down the space key. Okay, here we go. I'm so hungry. You know what's the worst thing about being under quarantine and diabetic at the same time? Like, you still have to watch what you eat, even though like your quarantine food is so limited, like in your options. You know, that's fucking crazy. But yeah, we're just chilling here. If you guys have something you want to talk about, let me know. Like, if there's something you've always been wondering about, like you wanted to ask me, just ask. Like, pretty much an open book. Oh, that actually worked pretty good. That surprised me. All right, let's get the outer perimeter of the shoe first. Yeah, maybe we'll keep it. Like, I guess if it doesn't work right, we can just like undo it or something. You know what? This is actually, yeah, a line in one try. That never happens. Okay, Lance says, the funny thing is I intend to spend a lot of time on drawing boots, shoes, and mecha feet. You should be good at it, but the problem is I don't get a lot of experience drawing the feet themselves. Yeah, I'll be honest, like, I had to try a few times on Jen's feet here. Like, I am not good at it. And, yeah, they look pretty terrible. And even now, they're not very good, in my opinion. But they're serviceable. And then, like, I knew that I was gonna draw shoes over them anyway, so it wasn't gonna be a big deal. But yeah, I definitely need to practice that more. I guess when I have an occasion to do like beach wear, like, you know, swimsuits and stuff, then you really need to get the foot right. Like, if you don't get the feet right, like, people are gonna laugh. Like, don't fuck that up. Oh god, and that reminds me of you guys know the artist Tony Taka, or T2. He did the character designs for Shining Force and that type of stuff, I think. So yeah, I really like his artwork. I think he does like some hentai stuff too, which crap, what was the name of that one? Oh god, there's one he did that was really good, but it has a really long Japanese name, so I can't remember or say it right now. But yeah, he had this anatomy problem where he kept drawing people's feet backwards. Like he would draw like the left foot on the right leg or something by accident, and he's like, "Holy shit! How did a professional artist like fuck that up?" So yeah, that's always tickled me for a long time. And this isn't to, like, to laugh at Tony. Like, I really like his work, but it's more of like we're laughing with him, you know. And you know, this is like I do all kinds of horrible fuck ups all the time too. So yeah. Okay. Man. No. You son of a bitch. What was that line? It was just completely stray. Jesus. Alright. There. Okay, Nuffle asks, how about your catfishes? Like, are they catching mice now? They are getting bigger, and you know, I have two of those eel-tail banjos, and I have one that's brown and one that's sort of black, and the black one would, when I first got him, he would just hide in the sand all day, but now it looks like he's coming out more often, so I get to see him more. That makes me pretty happy. I have some smaller catfishes, and I've had them for like 4 years now, and whoops. So those fish, they're supposed to max out at like 6 inches, but they're not growing at all. Like, so I'm kind of worried they're not getting enough to eat. Like, they might be spending too much time hiding or something. Why did I erase that line? It was so good. Fuck me. Why? Yeah, I'm just gonna cheat that one. I don't give a shit. Okay. Okay, I gotta be careful with this one. Yeah, so the sketch doesn't make it very clear, but wow, this is a okay, there we go. Okay, Sar says, bruh, reminds me when I was in art school and usually drawing people with 2 left hands. You were in art school, Lars? SARS? Why do I keep fucking calling you that? Yeah, like, dude, post some of your shit in the art thread. I want to see it. Yeah, I think, didn't Grimm post one of his drawings? Like, it was a cow skull, right? Yeah, he was doing pretty good. Nofall says, if I recall correctly, fish grow according to their living space. They don't grow bigger if space is limited. Well, that's the thing. I have like a 45-gallon tank, and I had a fish that grew to. I had a banjo catfish that grew to 6 inches in that amount of space. But these fish, like, they're the same species, but they won't get bigger, like in the same size tank. So I don't know what's going on with that. Maybe I just need to do more water changes, because one of the ways fish tell how much space they have is. They actually release hormones into the water, and based on the concentration of the hormones, they know how much volume of water they're living in. So maybe if I do more water changes, I can get them to grow bigger, and probably need to feed them more. They're probably competing for food with my eel-tail banjos, though. Those things are out and they just eat all the fucking food. So I need to figure out how to feed my other banjo cats. So yeah, like in terms of water changes, I actually I got my own reverse osmosis water filter, so I can actually do as many water changes as I need to. It's been a fucking godsend. So that like beforehand, I would have to go on like 3-hour car trips to go buy water, like for my water changes. But now, yeah, now I'm good. Don't need it. Now I make my own water. Yeah, I should probably get an attachment for my RO filter, though, so that I can convert it into drinking water. Well, it is tap water, like you can drink tap water, right? But just to make it more pure. I'm sure the apocalypse is coming soon, so I need to prepare myself to survive as much as I can. Although, I don't know how much one of those filters will help, because I'm sure if the world's ending, like, what are the odds you're going to have tap water anyway? Okay. Oh, I'm so hungry right now. Maybe I can just wait until I just don't, like, I just stop feeling hungry. Like, have you guys ever done that before? And to be honest, like, I need to lose weight anyway. Maybe I can just afford to eat less. Hopefully it doesn't throw off my blood sugar. Ah, fuck. Did I take my medicine this morning? I don't remember. Shit. Let me count my pills real fast. I don't think I took it. Let's take it right now on stream. Okay. Oh, fuck. Jesus. I've never dropped a pill before. That's amazing. Okay, here. 1,000 milligrams metformin. And this is 5 milligrams amlodipine mesylate. Yay. And that's my last pill in this bottle, so I'll get to switch out to my other bottle. Ugh. Okay, well, there's my life. It's like, how much do I pay for medicine every month? It's like at least $30 or something. Yeah, so that's my fat tax. Hey Mason, what's going on? Huh. Yeah, I didn't know you you draw SARS. Like, yeah, let me see some of your stuff. Okay, okay, I think we can reorient this. Okay, my wrist is feeling better now. Maybe that's why my wrist was hurting, because sometimes when my blood sugar is high, it just like feels like my bones hurt. Like, I guess that's why they call it bone hurting juice. Like, that's soda, right? So I guess when my blood sugar is high, like, my fucking bones hurt. Yeah, I wish my parents would have told me that when I was younger. Like, if you don't eat right, your fucking bones will hurt. Well, you know what they say, pain is the wisest teacher, so, you know, I got that going for me. Holy shit. Alright, this is gonna be weird. Son of a bitch. Why is this being such annoying? Like, what the fuck? Ugh. This is being a huge pain in the dick. I think. Mine's a little too far. There. That'll have to do. I don't give a shit. Okay, these lines. Okay, these are more parallel than my other shoe, so that's good. Yeah, and I didn't want to draw the laces on these shoes because, I don't know, it's fucking Gundam Wing. Like, maybe you have fucking space shoes that don't need laces anymore. I didn't want to do the laces because I thought, yeah, I want the character design to be more simple. I thought laces would make things look kind of busy. Okay, I think that's all the lines in the shoe, right? Okay, B for brush. Alright, let's turn this shit back on. Alright, there's an outfit. I forgot to draw her bracelet because I'm a dummy. But, okay, Lance says, it would probably be a better lesson than you'll put on weight. Yeah, like... Okay, okay, that's it. I can kind of see some symmetry problems in the shoes. Kind of like this part of the shoe is much bigger on this foot than this one. Huh. How can I fix that? Okay. This. Oh my god. I did the wrong thing. Son of a... Okay. I don't have to do that. Sorry, guys. Okay, I meant to erase that line. I think I was trying to use the Z key to zoom in, but... yeah, I fucked up and used the Alt key instead. Fuck. Okay. Okay. It still might be too big. Why does it look so much bigger? I think it's because this line is a lot higher than this line. Okay, let's bring this one up a little bit. Eraser, you piece of shit. There. Okay, can you guys still hear me okay? I'm kind of leaning away from my mic now. It's probably not good. Okay, can rotate. Okay, I wanted this a bit higher, right? There, that's higher. Yeah, I think that'll do. Okay, can we spot any other problems right now? Okay, I think that'll do. Alright, guys, so here's what we're gonna do. I'm going to take a bit of a break. Like, I just want to go to the bathroom. I probably won't have time to get something to eat, and then we'll be right back. It'll just probably be 60 through 120 seconds or something. Okay, I will be right back. Okay, and we're back, unfortunately. Okay, went to the bathroom. Took off my shorts because I was getting all sweaty. Don't worry, I'm not like nude down there. It's just that I guess when I'm drawing during the live stream, I'm kind of leaning forward a lot. So, yeah, kind of difficult posture to hold. And then, yeah, reapplied some lip balm. Like, I kind of use a combination of, like, I use a moisturizer and then a military grade lip balm, which, you know, holds in the moisture. And I kind of wish I started doing that like earlier, because yeah, I just feel like so much healthier like before than I did before. Okay, okay, wow, a bunch of you guys left while I was on the break. That was I feel so appreciated. Lance Leonard says military grade. Yeah, like, I'm not kidding. It's actually it's a brand that's it's advertised to people who go on military deployments, and they like use it in like deserts and stuff. Yeah, it's really good. It works really well. Yeah, so of the 13 of you guys that are still here, if you could leave a like on the video, I'd really appreciate that. Okay, so what we're gonna do is let's label our stuff. I guess we can take off this sketch layer now. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, nice. Okay. So we can call this line art. Okay, and underneath that we'll start doing flats. Okay, and I guess I will pick a color for her shirt. Like, no. Hold on. Oh man, some of these drawings are so fucking cringy. Dude, this drawing is fucking awesome though. Like, yeah, this is the assault armor, body armor for Hiro Yui, like in my story. Yeah, I don't know. Like, the drawing could be better in some ways. I think the arms are a little too long. But yeah, I designed this for one of my chapters, and that chapter was fucking awesome. Like, I have a lot of fun reading it. Okay, here's Jen in her shirt. Let's pick a drawing that's not cringy as fuck. All right, this one. I think we can use this to eyedrop the shirt color. There we go. Okay, let's color in her shirt. Okay, so I am going to use the pen tool to kind of select the shape. You can kind of also use the polygonal lasso tool, but this lasso tool, it's a little unforgiving when you make a mistake. Like if you fuck up, you're just done. So I'll use the pen tool instead. Lance says, no, I just find the idea of military grade lip balm funny. I found it funny too, but I'm just describing it the way it is. Nalfal says, does the lip balm need to be leaned to a rock or something else? Are you talking about MREs? Because, you know, I actually bought some MREs, like, a little bit before the quarantine started. And yeah, like, they're actually, like, I tried cooking one. It was pretty difficult. And I did burn myself a couple of times. But no, you don't, it just works the same way as other lip balm. It's just, the brand is Duke Cannon. Let me just type that down in case you guys want to look into it. Yeah, so this way you guys can, fact check me to see how much of a douchebag I am. Yeah, so that's the brand I'm talking about. Okay. Alright, let's color in this shirt. Okay, so I'm just going to use this. Okay, we're going to go down here. Well, I think I might actually turn off my line art layer again to help my eyes bleed a little less. There we go. And you know what? I think we just kind of go across, because we're going to fill in that part with a different color later on, just to save ourselves a little bit of time. Ooh, I should probably clean up these lines, like, soon. I'll do that, yeah, I'll do all the minor stuff off the stream. I don't want to make you guys watch all that excruciating bullshit. Yeah, I'll just let you guys watch the fun parts. Wait, why am I coloring all the way down here? I can just stop right here. No big deal. Yeah, and I just like using the pen tool for this part, just because of how precise it is, and then also you can adjust these points if you need to. I can just move them around like that, like I'm using the arrow keys on my keyboard. Oh wow, that's a very interesting headache I have all of a sudden. Probably from not eating. Okay, we're gonna fill this in with white later, so we can just overlap it, not a big deal. Okay, I'm gonna bring that up a little bit. probably should have done like more creases or folds right here where the fabric of the shirt like kind of interacts with these contours right here, but yeah, maybe I'll do that later. Okay, done. Okay, and I do have a keyboard macro for filling this in, but I'll just show you guys what I'm doing. So I'm gonna right click and make selection. Okay, and then we're going to, son of a bitch. Okay, we actually need to go over to this tool, which is the select tool. Then we're gonna fill with the foreground color, and then we need to deselect. Yeah, so that's essentially what my keyboard macro does. Nalfall says he just uses the bucket tool extended by a few pixels and full out quick flats. Yeah, that technique works too. I tend to not trust it as much because sometimes I'll have lines that don't completely meet. Like right here. Like, you guys see these pixels right here? What if it escapes like through there and then like it doesn't quite feel right? You know? Yeah, sometimes I'll have to do a more abstract drawing where it doesn't where I don't have the lines all connected. Where's a place where I can show you guys that? That is not the right place. Here. Where is it? Here, like my donkey sketch. Here, this is like more abstract line work, and you know, these aren't all connected, so I wouldn't be able to use that if I wanted to color this, you know. Anyway, okay, back to doing flats. Okay, so that's the only part of her outfit. God damn, she looks incredibly creepy without her face on there. That will never stop bothering me. Okay, so now we can color in her pantalones. Or I guess her collar. Well, her collar is the same color as her pants. You know, you gotta make things match. Okay. Okay, let's do the collar first. Okay, so I'm gonna actually start using my keyboard macro now. So if that starts confusing the shit out of anybody, just let me know and I'll explain it. Okay. Ah, Jesus. Not quite the right place. Yeah, so we're just here chilling. If you guys have any questions or shit you want to talk about, just let me know. Yeah, and what's cool about doing the clothes and a layer on top of your line art is when you actually do the fill right here, like it just overlaps with all of your underneath line art. So God, her chest looks way too big than I intended. Oh, I might need to adjust something. God damn it. Okay, so we're gonna have to be very careful right here. Yeah, it's not quite right. Oh, here's a part I might need to clean up later. Yeah, and on fabrics, like you see right here, and I guess it happens right here. Actually, let me fill this in first before I talk about it so we can see it better. Yeah, but on a lot of fabrics, you want to make sure that you kind of... Oops, I hit the wrong key. Okay, F3. There we go. So on a lot of fabrics, you don't want to connect the lines. Like, kind of leave this line disconnected. It kind of gives the fabric an appearance of volume. Yeah, so I think that looks a lot better. Huh. This line, I might need to... Son of a... Jesus. Okay. Brush. Here, let's just try that. If I need to fix it later, that's okay too. Okay, wow, that's actually very bright. Let's see, should we darken this at all? We should probably make this a little darker. Whoa, is this actually red? Yeah, that should not be red. Okay, we'll just darken that a bit. Yeah, you kind of don't want to use pure white when you're coloring things too often. Okay, so we're going to select and fill. I'm just selecting it first because I don't want. Sometimes the bucket kind of bleeds out. What the fuck? That's a little weird. Is that on my line art layer? God damn it. Okay. Alright, that it's a little too dark now, don't you guys think? Maybe I should turn this layer back on. Yeah, it's too dark. Let's see. Less saturation. Yeah, I think we'll have to leave it like that. Okay. Now, what the hell happened right here? Son of a bitch. Okay. We need to erase that. Okay, there. All right. Okay, let me save my shit before I lose my place. Mason is asking, you like Tiggle Bitties? They're pretty okay. They need to be moderate. Like, what's the best way to talk about proportions? Let's turn off the flats. Okay, let's talk about it this way. So let me turn on the sensors and turn off that. Okay, so if you look at a lot of anime character designs, kind of a rule is you kind of need to tell they're attractive from a distance. You know, so a lot of anime characters, they're proportioned in a way where like the breast size is, you can kind of compare it to the size of their face. And so that's kind of how I proportioned it here. Although I might have had it so that it comes out a little far, you know, I guess because I kind of made it a little too perky, and that kind of caused it to over exaggerate the size. But anyway, like for a generically attractive character, like the breast size is about the same size as the face, and then I guess a character who's very, very well endowed, where it's kind of over exaggerated, it's kind of like the size of her head. But we're getting into like porn territory like at this point. But yeah, that's how I kind of proportioned her here. Okay, let's turn the clothes back on. Okay, we can turn off the emojis. Yeah, oh god, that's way too big. I'm so annoyed right now. Anyway, I'll find a way to adjust it later. Okay, so we need to get back on the correct layer. Lance says, build off of that comment. You connect the lines using shadows. Yeah, Lance says, pure white is fine as a base if you're going to throw a lot of shadow on top of it. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna like shade the clothes like too much. Like this is. Yeah, I'm just trying to. Whoa, that is very weird. There. Yeah, and like this isn't like this project isn't intended as an exercise on how to do a lot of rendering on clothes, like shading and effects and that type of shit. I'm just trying to do outfit design, like so it's mostly a practice in line work and fabrics and colors, things like that. So I won't be spending too much time shading on the outfits. Carl says that's Triage X kind of size. Yeah, I think I know the artist that does that. I haven't watched Triage X. Yeah, like that artist, like his breasts, they're a little long, in my opinion. But you know, like to each his own. What's his name? Sato Soji, I think. Yeah, he's an amazing artist, but like it's a little. I guess for the size, it makes sense for them to sag a little more naturally like that. But yeah, I guess that's just not really my jam. You could say this is way too big. Okay. Anyway, yeah, she's supposed to have a bracelet. I'll have to draw that in later. Okay. This part shouldn't be too hard. There's a lot of dots I'll have to do though. Okay, Sar says he's got some of his old artwork from when he was 17, but it's not very good. We composed that, but my newer stuff I must have lost when he moved his house. I couldn't bring much over. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. Like, yeah, just post whatever makes you happy, man. Yeah, you don't have to. I'm just your master. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. Like, yeah, I will say that when I was younger in grade school, I took every art class that was available in public school. They didn't help too much, but I will say that I didn't keep a lot of my art from my art classes because I just you know, they in your art classes, like they just make you do whatever projects. You're not really doing stuff that you want to do. So that's kind of why I didn't really keep a lot of it. I only kept two, and one of it was God, what are those types of oil crayons called? They're basically crayons, but they're like a softer wax. So I did one of those soft crayon drawings of a rooster, and I made it into, it was a blue, I colored it like a blue rooster, and it looked freaking cool. And so I kept that, and then I did a still life of like a bunch of like crushed milk cartons and stuff. So that was kind of cool. And so those were the only two pieces of art I saved from my childhood. I didn't save anything else. And when I went to university, I guess when I went to university, I left my dogs at home with my parents, and yeah, I guess they're pastels. Um, yeah, so my dogs were left with my parents. They were getting older, so I had a Chihuahua named Cookie, and I guess my mom hated Cookie. Like she would, like I guess like just kind of make a mess in the house, and she just didn't like the yapping. And so for a time, I brought Cookie with me to live with me at university, and you know, like I was in classes, so I would have like my sister or our roommate like let Cookie out and to go to the bathroom as dogs need to do. But yeah, there was one like so my drawings that I mentioned earlier, I kept them. Like I think at the time I didn't have a bed, so I kept a futon in my bedroom, and I left my drawings under the futon. And this one day, like my sister didn't let Cookie out, and I came and Cookie ate something weird and got sick or something. Not really her fault. So when I came home, she had diarrhea all over my drawings that were kept under the futon. They were completely destroyed. Thankfully, she didn't make a mess on the carpet, but like that was, I was very fond of those drawings, and they were like completely like annihilated that day. So yeah, I guess that's why the Buddhists were right. Like you shouldn't be too attached to things. Um, but yeah, that's kind of my story regarding that. Not a good story, but you know that's real life for you. Okay, let's just go around this way. Man, my head really hurts. I think it might be a blood sugar thing. Yeah, I guess as soon as I stop the stream, I'll go out and get lunch or something. Yeah, still, I'm technically under quarantine, but like you don't, like I guess drive-thrus don't really count as physical interaction, really. Just gotta make sure not to touch people's hands by accident. Okay, let's zoom in a little bit. That's the wrong direction. Okay, up here. Okay, we can fill that in. Let's zoom back out. Oh yeah, that's looking pretty cool. Yeah, I really like this color palette, like for her. Yeah, so I guess for her personality, it's gonna be all like neutrals, like shades, white, gray, black, and cool colors. Yeah, no warm colors in here. Does that sound racist? No warm colors. Get out. Okay, here. Maybe I'm zoomed in a little too far. That's okay. I'll just make more dots. Okay, we're actually pretty damn close to getting done. I just wanted to do the flats today, and yeah, flats, after you get all your line art done, like flats they're so fucking fast to add. Yeah, the technique no fault it's even faster than what I do, but you know, I just want more precision like on there. Okay, shoes. Okay, let's let me save my shit. Nullfall says, make it into a 2D avatar and debut as a VTuber. Actually, I don't know too much about that culture. I will say a lot of the character designs are very pretty. I like them. I haven't really looked at much of the porn. But, yeah, I haven't really watched the videos at all. So I don't really know what that's like all about. Hopefully it's not too cringy or horrific. Okay, we're gonna fill this in. Yeah, do you guys have a favorite VTuber? Yeah, I don't think I even know any of their names. There's so much controversy nowadays. Like, you can't even exist without getting in trouble. Holy shit! Like, all I hear about is like fan outrage. People said the wrong shit. Like, god damn, maybe can we just live our lives without getting in trouble for like everything? Like, holy shit. Alright, that's a shoe. Probably needs more color. Lance says, a what? A virtual YouTuber. Let me see if I can Google that for you guys. Virtual YouTuber. Yeah, these assholes. Yeah, I guess they're essentially just characters that are animated by software, and they're voiced by some people or something. But yeah, she's pretty cute, I guess. Oh, who's this? Wow, that is a really cool character design. I don't know about these two, but yeah, she's pretty badass. But yeah, VTubers. Yeah, like I don't know. I kind of got a lot on my plate. I don't know if I want to get into that culture. I'm enough of a degenerate as it is. You know what I mean? Ugh. Okay. Let's keep going. There's the last part of our flats. Our final shoe. I'm sure that's like an anime super attack somewhere. Final shoe. If not, you guys better start working on that. Okay. Okay, shoes are filled. Okay, yeah, that's the outfit. She looks like she's at least 2 or 3 cup sizes too big, so I'm extremely annoyed at that. Oh Jesus, but yeah, that's essentially what I wanted to do today. Okay, there. Okay, let's see what the chat's saying. Okay, Lance says, where's that gif of Obama getting a shoe thrown at him? Yeah, didn't somebody else get a shoe thrown at him too? No, it was Bush. Yeah, Bush had a slipper thrown at him or something. Yeah, he ducked it pretty good, so yeah, props to him. Okay guys, we're almost at 3 hours. I'm not as tired as I thought I would be, but I think I might need to move on with my life. So what are we gonna do from here? I need to figure out what the fuck to do with her bust. It is way over exaggerated right here. So let's talk about adjusting it. So if I were to adjust it, it would probably be, I guess I like the perkiness, but that's not even the right fucking tool. Yeah, I'd probably maybe about that size. Like instead, that seems a little more sane. But yeah, I'm a bad person, so alright, I'll find a way to fix that. Let's see what else. So yeah, like her hair is looking nice. I will shade this outfit, and then we'll go on to draw more outfits and stuff like that. Yeah, my head hurts pretty bad, so I need to get something to eat. Let me see. And then I guess once 7 o'clock runs around, I'll start up my speedrun attempts for Elatrion again. I currently have it down to like 11 minutes 24 seconds, and you know that other guy Yaika, which I linked in the Discord, he's down to sub 8. So yeah, I need to beat his time, like because I'm not playing by TAE rules. So you know that would be pretty embarrassing if I can't beat him. But you know I'm only human. Yeah, he basically got a perfect run. He didn't get hit once, and he only missed like 2 or 3 attacks in the 8 minutes. Alright guys, yeah, I want to thank you for coming by. This has been pretty fun. Yaika, let me type in his username. Fuck, where is it? Okay, I guess I'll just type it in here. Hold on. Son of a bitch. Okay. Yaika 7. I think that's right. Yeah, look for him. Okay, let's see, what are we doing now? Okay, well, I guess we're closing down the stream. So yeah, thanks for coming by, guys. This has been pretty fun. It's I really enjoyed like talking with you guys when you know I'm not being attacked by random animals. I can just kind of just sit down and talk with you guys. It's been very nice. So thank you so much for coming by. Yeah, so yeah, if you enjoyed the live stream, just leave a like on the video. I'd really appreciate that. And you can subscribe to see future art bullshit. We also do Gun and Battle Operation 2 and Monster Hunter. Like, of course, I'm working on my Elatrion speedrun. I'll try to, hopefully I get a good time, and I'll post that soon. And what else? Yeah, I guess, yeah, maybe we'll be back on to do more art live streams later. Maybe we'll just be on to like draw more outfits for Aoki or Gen Aoki or something. And then yeah, maybe I'll do some videos where I read the story she's from, like in case you guys like ASMR or audiobooks or that type of shit. I'll give that a try sometime. Alright guys, we're gonna call it here. Thanks for coming by. Everybody have a great day, and we'll talk again very soon. Alright, how do I close out this bullshit? Alright, here it is. Alright, get the hell out of here.